Hey, what's going on, folks? It's Mitch here, and I am back with a daily video. Thank you so much for clicking on today's video. I got a great one for you. But before we get started, let's just go ahead and get the algorithm going so we can reach as many people with today's message as possible. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you are new here. And thank you guys for all the love and support. The video that I talk about why I quit alcohol is absolutely blowing up, so thank you guys so much. If you haven't checked it out, I just say go ahead and check it out. There's good stories in there, and I want the best for everybody. So let's just get into what we're going to be talking about today, and that is self-development worth it? Like, is it worth it? And this comes down to you. Like, for me, I truly believe self-development is worth it. Like, I am on the path to create the best version of myself. And I tell you, every day I wake up, I'm motivated, I'm inspired, I'm setting goals for myself, and it's just a really good feeling. And I remember when I started on my path to become the best version of myself, it was a few years ago, and I was looking for goals to accomplish, and nothing that was like materialistic, like getting a car, buying a house, getting a job, kind of really resonated with me to a point where I was like, hey, like, that's super exciting. I wanted a goal that I could challenge myself every day for basically a lifetime. Like, if you want to buy a car and you get the car, like, the goal's over. You did it. You got it. If you want to buy a house in a certain state, you go ahead, you purchase the house, you move into it, and you're done. But I wanted a goal that was going to challenge me day in and day out. And that's when I came to the goal of, let me create the best version of myself. So I went on to this path of self-development. And I tell you, making this video right here, right now, I'm inspired, I'm motivated. I woke up this morning and I was getting ready and I was thinking about what topic should I speak about today. And this one it came into my head, the thoughts came in. Is self-development worth it? And I think it comes down to the person. Like, I truly believe it's worth it. Like, I would not be the person that I am right now in this moment in time if I didn't go down the path of self-development. And you got to watch out, because what self-development is going to do, it's going to have you reflect on yourself a lot. It's going to have you reflect day in and day out, multiple times through the day. And that can be harmful. So listen, if you self-reflecting, do not allow judgment to come into your frame of mind. Like, if you are going to think about self-development, you need to detach from everything that's around you, especially if you on the social media sites. Like, if you scrolling Instagram, if you're scrolling TikTok, if you're scrolling Facebook, those platforms are not good for your self-development, because you're automatically comparing yourself to someone else's life. And if you don't know how to properly handle those comparisons, it's going to make you feel like crap. It's going to make you feel less confident. It's going to make you feel like you don't have what you should have. It's going to make your self-worth go down. Like, even if you are going on the self-development journey and you're reading books, you're listening to podcasts, you need to see where you are, give thanks to yourself that you are there, be proud of where you are, see the success that you have already reached, and then use those tools in the self-development to better your life. Like, when I'm reading something about self-development, when I'm listening to motivation, when I'm listening to someone's inspiring story on a podcast, I use the fundamental tools that they've used. Like, they've had to use strength, courage, discipline, confidence, motivation, and inspiration. I use those fundamental tools that work for them, and then I apply them to my life. See, you can have separate goals from somebody, but the fundamentals are going to be the same. That's why they're fundamentals. Like, here's an example. If you want to get in good health and fitness shape, there's fundamentals that you have to follow. You have to work on your nutrition. You have to exercise. You have to get good sleep and recovery. Like, those fundamentals, like, you're not going to get in shape if you're eating fast food every day. Then at the same time, don't be scrolling Instagram fitness pages and seeing people that are absolutely shredded, and then look at yourself and then be in disappointment that you're not there. Your path is your path. If you feel stronger than you are today, than you did yesterday, then that's a win. Celebrate it. Celebrate it. Give yourself a pat on the back. Good job. Like, that's what you have to do on this self-development journey. So is it worth it? Absolutely. 100%, because it's creating the best version of yourself. And why would you not want to be the best version of yourself? If you are the best version of yourself, that is going to reflect to the people that you surround yourself with. It's going to make you a better husband, a better wife, a better father, a better mother, a better aunt, a better uncle, a better brother, a better sister, a better leader, a better boss, a better co-worker. Like, when you're putting in the self-development work, there's nothing bad that can come from it. Like, you start reflecting on yourself and how your energy feels. Like, how are you feeling when you wake up in the morning? Are you excited for the day? Are you groggy? Are you motivated? Are you not motivated? Are you seeking to live your best life? Are you setting goals for yourself that are challenging you? Like, I'm running my first marathon at the end of this year. 26 miles, 375 yards. Running my first marathon. And I got this marathon book, and it's got training plans in it. And you know what? Tonight, I'm going to run. 6 miles, going to run. It's going to be close to 90 degrees. 90 degrees. And I am excited. I am inspired. I am motivated to go on this run tonight. Because last night's workout, I felt strong. The night before, Tuesday nights, my run, I did the fastest 5K, 3 miles at 7-minute and 30-second mile I have ran. My previous one was up around 7 minutes and 45 seconds. I took 15 seconds off my mile time. And I was just running. Like, my legs, they were just moving. I'm inspired to eat healthy. I'm motivated to create the best version of myself. It's what's driving me these days. And I am reaching all new milestones that I could never have reached if I didn't go on this path of self-development. But you have to use it in a way that is going to benefit you. When you look at self-development, you're going to see a lot of things that you are not doing. So, knowing things that you are not doing can be discouraging because you're not doing them. So take it little steps at a time, build on it. Like I say, there's a snowball effect. You start with a little bit of snow and you keep rolling it, the snowball gets bigger. You keep rolling it, the snowball gets bigger, and you just keep getting that momentum. Everything needs momentum. So is self-development worth it? I agree. I think so. Let me know in the comments, like, is it worth it to you? See, you can break the goals up in the self-development on a piece of paper, on your phone, a tablet, whatever way works best for you, and then start accomplishing those in little ways, and before you know it, they become so positive habits in your life you almost can't live without it. If you take a couple steps back, you realize that you're like, oh man, I shouldn't have done that, because my vibration, my energy isn't where it should be, and I know what it feels like, but I dropped down a little bit. But now I'm gonna get back up. I'm just gonna get back up, and that switch is quick to get back up to that high energy level. So it's like whatever you want to do in this lifetime, you can do it, but you just have to become the best version of yourself. Because once you start discovering the best version of yourself, anything that's in the materialistic world, it's not going to hold that much value, because you're good. You're finding the joy in life. You're seeing the internal happiness. You hear the stories all the time where people have a crazy amount of anxiety, crazy amount of depression, and they live in these mansions. They have these luxury cars. But inside their soul, something's uneasy with it. You don't want that uneasy feeling. I just wanted to make this video because I want to know your guys' thoughts. Like, is self-development worth it? Like, creating the best version of yourself, it's so fun. Once you get the hang of it, once you realize that you can do this, once you see the results, it's worth it. It's so worth it. Like, you just feel so good. I just feel so good. I'm creating these YouTube videos for you guys, and I feel so good doing it. I'm getting more confident. More of my personality's coming out. Topics are coming to my head, and I have thoughts on what I'm going to speak about, and I'm just in this flow state. Like, during this whole video, I've just been in this flow state of telling you about why I think self-development is worth it. My speaking's getting better. My sentences are more fluid. The thoughts are just coming in my mind, and I'm putting them together. So I think self-development is worth it. And whatever path you want to take for your self-development, that's on you. I'm not going to tell you you should read this book. You should listen to that podcast. You should watch this video. It's whatever your soul is telling you to consume, what content to take in is going to be the one for you. That's the journey. You need to accomplish certain milestones before you get to that next milestone. And once you accomplish that goal in your self-development journey, on the journey of creating your best version of yourself, another door opens. Then you go through that door, and another door opens. See how it works? You can't walk into 18 doors at the same time. You can only walk into one door at a time. And then another door opens, and you have option A, B, and C. Then you choose C, you walk through, you got option A, B, and C. You go through A, you have option A, B, C, D, E, F. A few more doors open, you go through door E. But see how that momentum builds. And this is just keeping it real with you guys. I believe setting a goal to create the best version of yourself is going to be the best goal that you set. You're going to see breakthroughs happen that you thought you would never accomplish because you're raising your vibration, you're raising your frequency, you're becoming a better person, and the universe is going to reward you with that. It's going to reward you with a good career. It's going to reward you with a good group of friends. It's going to reward you with healthy relationships. It's going to reward you with financial stability. You're going to see things that are going to work out in your day-to-day life that you could never imagine. They're just falling into place. They're just falling into place. Everything happens for a divine reason, and you're going to see those divine timings happen more and more right in front of your eyes. Right in front of your eyes. It's a miracle, it's a blessing, but you have to put in that work. Start reflecting on yourself. What do you want to become? Who do you want to be? You know, a purpose in your life is to maybe be a good husband, to be a good mother, to be a good aunt, to be a good father. You know, those weigh heavy. Because a lot of us come from broken families that split up. Because the split happens because people weren't the best versions of themselves and they're getting into situations they shouldn't be getting into. But once you embark on the journey of becoming the best version of yourself, you can see those situations and say, no, I am not taking place in that act because that is not me. I am not going to fool myself again. And you walk the other way. See how that happens? So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to wrap up this video. If you guys made it to the end of today's daily video, I appreciate you dearly. I appreciate you dearly. Thank you so much for tuning in to today's daily video. Hit the like button. Leave some comments below, man. I would love to know how your self-development journey's going. What you are doing to create the best version of yourself. Hit the subscribe button if you're new here. If you have already become part of our community, I appreciate you dearly. And may the Most High bless you all. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.